like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole life, run it back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 57.
The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Jonathan Taylor, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
He'll get this one to go. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. First and 10, Taylor now. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. It's Rodgers. Looking for Campbell. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. To give him 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown, Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, 70 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
on second down. It's Rodgers. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. Oh, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And great field possession coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. This is caught, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Left side by Hilton. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down. Now Rashad Penny. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The ball carrier.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
7.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Yeah, he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Penny will try to punch it in. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny taking it in. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And I've seen that play a couple of times already.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep in the Seattle territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll run here with Taylor. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got them into the end zone.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They're off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Take this one up close to the 25-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. It's Goodwin. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there of 22. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Penny. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
At the 16-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This is Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a play fake. Rodgers throwing deep for Galladay. And it's caught inside the 35. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there just before halftime. And even 70 yards.
The 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
His kick is
extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On play action, now Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Owens. And past the 40. Before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking for Campbell downfield. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down.
Slay on the coverage.
Final shot before half for Rodgers. Flushed out right. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Seahawks take over. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes now on first down. To a speedy wide out Goodwin. They will take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
48-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. The 20. He takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks just an extra point away. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Taylor. Taylor, 57 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Colts 42, Seahawks 35.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. You pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll run it again with Penny. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. That is brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
2 more yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the... field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Room here to run. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A good play there for Indy. And even 80 yards. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 16-yard touchdown. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score. Colts 49. Seahawks 35. Rigoberto.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end. Back
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a real tough one.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Yeah, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. What a moment for... I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints.
The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. And just had 2 in 1 game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind? Yes, not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he finds Gronk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 250.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Gronk, so tough to cover. Sometimes the flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's almost impossible, and he benefits on the play.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because touchdown so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Jared Reed in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Seahawk football 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown, Seattle. Keenan Allen with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Colts 56, Seahawks 49. Mike Michael Dixon to kick off for
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Space to maneuver at the 40. This one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 75 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy. Everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now to throw. Allen has it left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he finds Penny. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Ain't doing nothing.
There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Blankenship out for the point after.
Extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score. Colts 70. Seahawks 49. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they'll get another. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Going deep here for Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete. He's got room. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, Penny. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Rocky Sin. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Won't you get down?